Hello, today I'd like to share a process video of my first layout using the June kit from Lottie Loves Paper. As the kit and add-on papers are quite summary, I chose a photo of myself chilling in the pool on our recent holiday that Rob took with the drone when he was flying it around the villa. The papers I've used are the Pink Paisley Confetti Wishes number 9 and the Amy Tangerine Click Click, which I absolutely love those cameras. And as you can see, I've not wasted any of the packaging, and I've used the backing from the Pretty Little Studio Sunny Memories rainbow phrases. The swirly paper works well with lots of different themes, but it made me think about the patterns you make in the water with your hands on this page. And then I found the sunglasses branding strip from one of the other papers in the kit, and I thought, well, that's just a must-have with this here. I have a bit of a moment here wondering whether to swap out the swirls for a more tropical print, and just trying it in different ways just to see whether I like it, but no, I decide I'm going to stick with what I chose in the first place. Right, once I'm happy with that, I take down the swirls paper and decide to add some stamped palm trees randomly. I love using my Vicky Bouton ink pads. The colours are absolutely fab, and the inks are really nice and thick on the pad, which gives nice crisp images when you stamp them. And then the other layers are positioned and stuck down. I tend to only put tape towards the middle of the layers and photos to allow me to slip embellishments or tags under the layers later on if I want to. I'm quite lucky that I've got a custom built desk, so it's big enough to have everything just away from the craft mat and my cutter, and all of the embellishments and everything else are just to my side, so when I go off of screen, that's where I am. So it just helps that I don't have to bring the cutter onto the mat all the time as well. And then I look at the cut apart labels and decide on one, and then try it in a couple of different places just to see if I see where I like it. Place it in there just for the minute, and then maybe not when I get the my little pot of ephemera that came in the kit, and I prefer the ribbon banner instead of that kit for the moment. And then I'm just messing around with some of the embellishments and trying to work out some placing to see if I like it where it is. So whilst I'm having a mess around with the embellishments there and just trying to work out what I like where, I'll let you know that if you haven't yet joined the Lottie Loves Paper Facebook group, the link is in the comments below. Also her Instagram, and the website address. Oh, my Instagram too, if you want to see what I've done with past kits and what I'm going to be doing in the future with the rest of this kit. I've also done an unboxing video for this kit, so if you want to see all the scrumminess that's in it and what you get with the kit and add-ons with Lottie Loves Paper, please watch. Okay, I'm flipping through the sticker book now, as I wasn't happy with the ephemera too much. I've just chosen a nice title, which is Sunshine on My Mind. Okay, and I like the way that it actually overlaps off of the banner as well, and then I'm just layering up a few stickers and embellishments just to finish off the sort of blank spaces. I'm usually not too fussed about things being stuck down fully, but that flower was really bugging me, the way it was the way it wasn't quite flat on the page. And those sunglasses, well, they just had to go on, and a little bit of tropical fruit as well. And then finally I find some words to sort of like journal with, and the phrases I've chosen are touched by sunshine, all day long, and just chilling. I think that perfectly sums up that photo. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, it needs something else there, but I'm not quite sure, and I'm just sort of like flicking through thinking what else can I add, and then I decide I am going to use that journaling label and just put a couple of details about when it was, where it was, and as I haven't got any other dimension on the page, I then use some foam dots on the back just to lift it off slightly. I do like to have just a little bit of dimension on the page, on each page really, so I try and just lift a couple of things off. So I'm looking at it thinking, okay, I've added all I want to, and then I decide I'm going to doodle around the edge, because as I was looking at it, it just looked too white around it, and I'm not scared of white space, but it just needed closing in some way. Okay, that's me just about finished now, so I would like to thank you for being patient and watching my first ever process video, and hopefully I'll be bringing you more in the near future.